Hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. God told me I can share this now because my period is over. I just went through a spiritual fast. And I'm going to tell you this straight up. Your relationship with God will let you know when He wants you to go on a fast and when He wants you to end your fast, and how best to end your fast. A lot of people like to stick with this restricted and or mandated period of time of fasting within the biblical standard and whatnot, and that's your choice. But when you have a relationship with God, God will let you know when to and when to end, as well as He'll give you the reason why. And during the fast, He will give you clarity and understanding as to why He's calling you to do it. And of course, you will experience the benefits of doing it. One of those things is you're starving your body of the foods that you have been accustomed to eating, which may or may not be the best quality or best of foods for you. I'll tell you, one of the reasons for me was they were putting stuff in my food. They were putting stuff in my food and my coffees. You have to understand that the devil works through many different people. It's not just one group or one individual. He is working in a lot of these fast food restaurants. He's working in a lot of these businesses that are corporate based and corporate owned. Remember, God casted the devil to earth. God casted the devil out of heaven, which means that this is, in a way, Satan's land, Satan's territory. This all belongs to God. But Satan has some dominion over the earth down here in this 3D landscape we're living in. And not everybody is of God. There are a lot of people that are of the devil. A lot of people that are in positions of power and authority are not of God. I'm not saying all of them are not of God. I'm saying there are a lot of them that are not of God. A lot of them that are playing in your face and telling you that they're of God, but they're not of God. They're on the devil's team. And a lot of individuals that are in these establishments, fast food restaurants, service industry, so on and so forth, a lot of them, they're playing with the devil as well too, because they want to get out of those places. They want to move up. They want to advance. They want to become a manager, assistant manager, store director. They want to climb that ladder, and they want to do it the fast way. And they believe that the fast way to do it is to get on board with the devil, meaning engaging whatever it is that the devil is asking them to do so that they can win and be successful in the end, right? Wrong. They will not. The devil always comes to collect. Always. But when you get it from God, when you do it God's way, it's yours. Without any strings. Other than you remain loyal and faithful to Him. So when you go on a fast and you're trusting God and you're asking God for answers, you're asking God for wisdom, knowledge, you're asking God to elevate you to the next level, you're basically giving up the desires of your body, of your flesh, and focusing 100% on Him. And it's not easy for a lot of people to do, because one of the main things that people every day look forward to: breakfast, lunch, dinner, gluttony, gorging, mukbangs, food, drink, addiction, whatever it might be. And they don't want to let go of these things that really are not benefiting your body or your health or your mind. They're not elevating you. They're dragging you down and they're taking you out. And the devil is happy that you're doing it. He's happy that you're engaging and eating in a lot of fast food, a lot of trash food. Where there are foods in the Bible that God is telling you are going to be beneficial for you and your health and your well-being and your mind. And a lot of people are ignoring that because they want the food that looks good and tastes good and makes you feel good and feel better about life, when actually it's going to make you feel like crap. And it's going to take away from your life. It's going to take away from your mental, your stamina, your clarity, your focused, because you're focused on gluttony, on food, addiction, materialistic things. And there's the thing too. God is not saying that you can't enjoy, but a lot of y'all take it way too far. A lot of y'all take it way too far. In your behaviors, not only personally, but towards others. Y'all take it way too far. So as I said, I was going to get in Starbucks coffee. And there was something going on with that coffee. I'm not saying something specific. I'm just saying it just did not feel right. It didn't feel right. It was almost like that was an addiction that was calling me almost every day. Starbucks coffee. Every day. Sometimes twice a day. That's not the healthiest for you. Certain foods, because they're at a certain price point, you're eating that every day, twice a day. Your body's affected, your mood's affected, your stamina's affected. Your mental clarity is messed up. And you're focused on what am I going to eat versus what is it that God has me to do, is wanting me to do and calling me to do, besides eating food and indulging in really things that are unnecessary. God wants us to enjoy this life that we're living, but He wants us to do so consciously. He wants us to be aware. He wants us to know that not all things in this 3D reality is good for you, but the devil can make you think that it's good for you, that it's okay, that it's fine. For a lot of people, it's easier to say yes than to say no. Instead of using their discernment, they just jump right on in. And then years later wondering, why am I going through all these health issues? Why am I having to take 8, 9, 10 different medications? Why is it that I'm not feeling good? Why is it that I have diabetes? Why is it that I have heart disease? Why is it that I feel sluggish? Why is it that I'm not as attractive as I used to be? It's not just about the aesthetics. That's part of it. It's about what you're doing to the inside of your temple, your vessel. And God wants to use your vessel for His glory, for His benefit, wherever it is that He has you to do in this world that you're living in for the time period that you're going to be here. And you can't do so if you're unhealthy, if you're not mentally focused and ready. I'm going to leave it at that. But God will remove things from your life that are not necessary at this time. It's not saying that you're not going to get them back. It's just going to be better and even more abundant if you're obedient. Gotta go. Bye.